What's going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 37 of the Bristol Rovers career mode series. And in this episode I'm basically going to be saying it's basically a decision between Bayer Leverkusen or Ajax for the new series. That is basically what I've taken out of this. There was a couple of people that wanted Fiorentina and Porto, but the thing is, it's going to be very difficult because there's four or five people that are saying they want Ajax, but then again there's 7 people that say they want Leverkusen and or any other Bundesliga club. And the thing is, I don't want to disappoint people, but I'm going to have to choose one of them. So if I do disappoint people, I do apologise. But Leverkusen does look like a good option to go with at the moment. Porto's really something that I don't think is really that popular, to be honest. Ajax, possibly. I'm not really sure. I would like to do it, but a lot of people are saying Leverkusen or Mönchengladbach, and to be honest, if I was going to go with one of the two, it would probably be Leverkusen because they have a better all-round side. And although I guess that doesn't make it as much of a challenge, I'm probably going to be putting them into the BPL straight away, if that's okay with you guys. But if you don't understand how the series actually does work, basically what happens is I put all of the best, well, 2 of the best teams. So basically I have the Barclays Premier League, I have the Football League 1, Football League 2 and the Championship, of course. I forgot to mention that. And basically what's going to happen is I'm going to put the best teams from each league going down from 5-star rating to 4-star to 3-star to 2-star. But I'm going to put the team that I pick into the BPL straight away. If you think that's a good idea, let me know down in the comment section below. But that is what I have in mind. And I'm probably going to go with Bayer Leverkusen because they look like a really solid side to go with. They've got quite a few good players such as Kiesling. They've also got Son. He looks like a really good young left winger who I'm really looking forward to use. He's got 5-star weak foot, and it looks like a lot of people do want me to go with that. But I am aware that I will disappoint some people if I do go with that, and I can only apologise really. It's just majority vote, and at the end of the day, you guys still enjoy this series, and this series is going to be the main series on this channel, and it will continue to be the main series for a long time coming, unless I get ridiculous response and great feedback on the Ultimate League. Then I'll just carry on doing that, because I know that if you guys want to see that more and it gets more likes, of course I'm going to be making more episodes of that than the Bristol Rovers career mode series. Although I do enjoy the Bristol Rovers career mode series a lot, I still want to carry it on, and I still want to upload it daily. But what I'm probably going to end up doing is uploading the Ultimate League maybe 3 or 4 times a week, depending on how many videos that I have and the kind of time that I have to make the videos in. But Bayer Leverkusen looks like a good option to go with, and most people do say that they wanted that or Mönchengladbach. To be honest, I don't really see the difference if you are disappointed and you wanted me to pick Borussia Mönchengladbach, because you know, they're the same kind of teams. They're the same kind of mid-table or higher table Bundesliga sides. So I doubt that you'd be disappointed if I chose them over Mönchengladbach, because they do have the kind of same-ish squads, I guess you could say, in a way. Although Mönchengladbach is a little bit weaker, I'd say, in my opinion. And I'm basing this on FIFA ratings, not in real life. So, you know, a lot of players in the Mönchengladbach's squad, if you are a Mönchengladbach fan, they may be a little bit better in real life than they are, and are a little bit underrated on FIFA. So I don't want to take this into real life terms, because I will probably mess it up a little bit. But anyway, enough of that rant, a 4-minute rant there about that. But anyway, let's get into the episode basically. So in this episode, we're firstly playing a game against Bradford City, I believe it is, which we bought James Hansen off of them and made some tidy profit from him. I'm pretty sure we picked him up for free, which is pretty nice. And you can see we're 2-1 up in the game. I do try with the kickoff glitch, because it was one of those matches where I wasn't sure if we were going to win or not, but we do manage to pick up the 3 points, winning 2-1. I'm pretty sure Ryan Brunt scored one of the goals, and it might have been Hughes that scored the other one. I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. It was Brunt and Sinclair. So both of our strikers getting on the score sheet. And of course, the man that I do want, Naki Wells, getting on the score sheet as well. He's got some ridiculous stats. Like, his pace combined with his really good attack positioning and finishing looks really deadly, and the only problem I'm going to find with him is his work rates, but Ryan Brunt has poor work rates, and look at him. He's scored about 18 or 19 goals so far this season, and we're not even halfway through this season, so it looks like everything's going fine and dandy in that sector of everything. But anyway, we're going into a game against Chesterfield here, the second game of the episode and the last game of the episode, and Chesterfield, I'm pretty sure they were in the N-Power League 2 with us, so this is going to be an interesting game to see if we really have improved over Chesterfield, because I really am sure that we have, but they were one of the sides with Cheltenham Town that we did get promoted with, and it's fair to say they're not one of the strongest sides. They're kind of relegation candidates, and they're kind of sitting around that mark at the moment, really. They're sitting about 17th position, if I'm right in saying. They're definitely not in the top 10, that's for sure. So this is a game that we really want to be winning, and if we can win this, this will really, I've said this before, but this is really going to help us in getting the Football League 1 title, because we're very close to it already, and we're only in January. You can see the table here. We're on 54 points, but in the next few episodes, you're going to see us gradually building that gap up and up and up, and it's good, because Charlton Athletic, they do have a few tough fixtures coming up, but one thing I have noticed is that we are always a game behind second and third, which is kind of annoying in a way, because it means that it looks like the gap is a lot shorter than it actually is meant to be. But this game was very frustrating indeed. Ryan Brunt getting one of the only chances of the first half in the 25th minute, a really off-balance shot, I guess you could say. I probably shouldn't have shot from there, a bit of a poor decision, but this game was a test of my nerves, really, because I didn't expect Chesterfield to be this good, but apparently they really were. Maybe they did have a few signings, and a header there from the corner gets saved by the keeper. It seemed everything in this game got saved by the keeper, which was really annoying, because it meant that I couldn't really get past the keeper or the defence, and you can see a really nice 1-2 here from Sinclair and Brunt. And I don't know what kind of touch that is from Ellis Harrison. That is absolutely shocking. I don't know, he just head-butted the ball and it just went straight into the goalkeeper's path. So definitely going to be an easy save there for sure. And on to the 36th minute. Really stupid football this is. Ping pong FIFA, I like to call it. And luckily the defender, I think that was either Tom Parks or it might have been Kenneth, I'm not 100% sure, but whoever got in the way of that shot there, very lucky not to score an own goal, because that almost deflected it into the net, and luckily Leighton did manage to pick up the header from that corner. And one thing I can say is the January transfer window is very spicy, very interesting indeed. So if you want to, well, I was about to say if you want to skip ahead, but of course you can't skip ahead, but it's going to be very good, and you're going to enjoy it a lot, and I can imagine it's going to be very interesting. A lot of signings, but a lot of players going out as well, but that's going to be fine, because hopefully those players that are going out, they're either going out on a complete transfer completely, so they're gone for good, or I've loaned them out because of issues I've been having with them. I'm not going to name any names. I'm sure you can guess who it is though, but I'm not going to say anything more than that, because it would just ruin the video when it comes down to the January transfer window. But that does mean that we did get some extra funds for some signings, and of course I'm not going to be saying who they are. They're basically signings that have been suggested by you guys that I'm going to try and go ahead and sign, such as, I think someone suggested Mitchell Duke. He looks incredible. I looked at his stats on Foothead because I was very interested to see his actual stats. I know that's kind of cheating, but I wanted to see his stats and the kind of player that he was. Oh my god, he looks incredible. Like, the only problem I can see with him is his attack positioning, but he is perfect. He's got the tries to be offside trait, and the best thing is his wages, £750 a week, and he's got 82 potential, and he's got great physical stats, and he's got great strength, and he's tall. It just, the list goes on, and you can see here that they get very close there, Chesterfield, to scoring. But a lot of offsides were called in this game. And right here, Ryan Gould wins back the ball. And this has probably got to be the tightest offside decision ever that I've seen in FIFA. Look at this. Very harsh there. The line is very thin between Ryan Brunt being onside and being offside. And that does, well, it may determine whether we win this match or not. We do get one more chance, though, in the 89th minute. Gary Kenneth going up the field again, but unfortunately we do end up drawing this game. But guys, if you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode and want more Career Mode from me, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Career Mode. Thanks for watching.